I'm back. So I know I say that I'm going to be consistent and make videos all the time, but life happens and diabetes happens, and I have been in a funk for quite a few months now. So that's not good. So believe me, I'll have lots of videos to talk about all that stuff. But when I got back on YouTube and I was kind of going through people's comments, and I apologize that it took me so long to comment back because I mean to comment on everybody's comments. Um, and there was one comment from a woman who had suggested I make a video of what's in my purse. And I'm always looking for suggestions to make videos just because, you know, I get lazy and I don't think of any videos to make. So if you have any suggestions for videos, please comment down below. And by all means, share my videos and subscribe and tell your friends and family and neighbors and mailman, you know, the guy at the drugstore to subscribe. So what's in my purse? Well, one big thing is now that I have type 1 diabetes, it'll be 3 years in July, I can no longer have those little tiny cute purses because I have to always have supplies on me. I have to have my meter, I have to have everything with me, and it's almost scary when you leave the house. I shouldn't say almost scary. It is scary when you leave the house and you realize you're missing something, and it's fear comes in. I mean, I know I'm not going to just keel over, 5 minutes from leaving my house with forgetting to leave something, but it's this fear. Like every morning I drive my daughter to school and I test my blood when I wake up, obviously, and I'm always like, I just tested it and I'm only driving like 15 minutes down the road. Do I really need to bring my meter with? And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a rebel. And I get out to the kitchen and I grab my keys and I get ready to leave, and I'm like, what if I get stuck in traffic? What if there's a car accident? What if something happens and I have to run back to the, bedroom and get my meter? But that's just something that we all have to deal with because you have to have everything you need with you at all times. So I have my ginormous purse here, and it is actually really heavy, and I'm being 100% honest, I have not gone through my purse before I've done this video, so who knows what we're going to find in it. But I will tell you, I have 3 zippers to this purse, and I bought this purse specifically for my diabetic needs, and I love it. So it's a Coach purse, so they're like the little symbols here on the first zipper, then there's the middle zipper, then there's the back zipper. My family and my friends know that the zipper without the Coach symbol, the back zipper, is my diabetic zipper. That's where all my diabetic supplies are, and I keep them separate for that purpose, for if something happens and my friends or family need to get my meter or need to get my glucogen pen, they know exactly where it is. They're not rummaging through everything. So my back zipper is always my diabetic zipper. Okay, so we're going to open it up. So first thing first is my meter. And, obviously it has everything in here that I need, plus a bunch of used strips. I save them. It's really weird. I don't know why I do, but I do. I have like a huge, gallon jug thing full of my used ones, just so I can be depressed and see how many times I test my blood. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll fill a room with it. I don't know why I'm keeping them. So I have that stuff in here, and then in my little meter pouch, I have, there's a zipper, and I did get the Connect from Medtronics, and I'll make a video on that. So that's in here. I have a pack of Smarties. I always keep 2 quarters in there so that I can open my meter when I have to change my battery. And I keep my battery and lancets and the little, I call it juice. It's not juice. The testing liquid. Don't remember the name of it right now. Okay, so that's what's in there. And I have this in my little thing. It's kind of stupid because I have apps on my phone and I can just Google anything, but sometimes just for a quick reference, I just go through and see what's in there. my handy dandy glucogen pen. Hopefully I don't need to use that. I take wet naps from like every place I go to eat. Seriously, there's wet naps in here from everything. Because I use that, you know, wash my hands, whatever. Let's see. Glucose tablets. I honestly have never used these because I always carry candy with me or other juice or something else just because I'd rather have something yummy. I'm like, oh, yay, I get to eat candy because my sugars are low. Not, ew, I get to have a piece of chalk. So this is so funny. Like, who even sees film cases anymore? But so in here I have my little, they're sweet tart candies. And that's my emergency candy. Everyone knows that. My emergency candies in here. And that's pretty much it in the diabetic pouch besides like trash and papers. And then in the middle pouch, tissues, wallet, keys, gum. Now, this is something funny. I do carry these. They're like just little cases, and I'll put candy in there too. I think I'm like a hoarder of little tins and candy things. Because I have yet another one that I use. And another one that I use. And then chapstick and lipstick and all that good stuff. Pens. God knows. Hand sanitizer is in the other pocket. Lotion. Tampons in a little tin too. I always have food. In case I need it. MRI discs. My daughter just had an MRI. Who knows what we'll find. Nail file. But also in my wallet I carry my little emergency thing that says I wear a pump and has all that information in there. And then also in my phone I have all that good stuff. Now, that is my ginormous purse. When I go to, like if I'm going out and I'm dressed up and I want a cute little purse or something, I did find one that I can use and not compromise my diabetes stuff. So it's this little like wristlet here. And this one's actually pretty cool because it has pouches in it. So here, then there's like little card pouches, the zipper part, more card pouches, and then this. And I can actually fit my cell phone in the one pocket. And then I take my meter, and what I do is I take out this, and my strips, and I put them separately in my purse, like so, and I fit them all in there. And then I put my credit cards, my driver's license, put them in. And then, like in here, I have a pouch of Smarties from last time I used it. One cool trick I'll tell you that I've learned, if you have small amount of space and you know, obviously you can carry a little pouch of Smarties or whatever, but when I'm at cheerleading competitions, I don't want to carry a bunch of stuff. You know those little tiny icing, they're like a squeeze, it almost looks like a toothpaste container, but it's icing. If you get white little one of those and you stick it in your purse, and then if you're low, you just kind of open it up and stick it in the bottom of your, inside of your lip, and that helps with the sugars. And that's pretty much what I carry around with me on a daily basis. God forbid when I go away, which I go away like almost every weekend for competitions, I pack like I'm moving out of the house or I'm going out of the country. And then when I went out of the country, you should have seen what I packed. But it's all a peace of mind, and I would rather have what I need than not have what I need. It's nothing scarier than realizing that you need something. And I have left before and left my meter at home and not have my sensor on. That's like the scariest thing in the world, because sometimes I can feel if I'm going high, if I'm going low. Other times I'm clueless. So I'm, guessing, am I high, am I low? And then I'm like, maybe I should shove a piece of candy in my mouth just in case I am lower. And I'd rather have every single thing that I need with me. And I guess that's about it. I have one time been out at a competition and I didn't feel like carrying everything with, which was a big mistake because you walk so much, and back and forth was over a mile from the hotel to the convention center. And I started beeping and my sugars were low and I had nothing. And I was like, oh, my whole thinking was I would just buy something at the convention center. Well, it was late and all the places were closed and none of the vending machines had anything that I could use. So luckily I had a friend who had a bunch of candy with her and I shoveled that all in. So yeah, that's what's in my purse. And if you have any suggestions for any other videos, please comment down below and please share away and subscribe. Thanks. And I promise, once a week. I will make a video once a week. All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.